All right. Sorry, this is lesson 29, section 15. There we go. Dividing decimals. This is numbers 55 through 57. All right, number 55 says 38 and 22 hundredths divided by 3 and 9 tenths. Okay, inside, outside. So now let's set up our house. We have 38 22 hundredths divided by 3.9. Now remember, when you have a decimal in your divisor, which is this number, you're going to move it to the right till you get a whole number. And you'll move it the same number of places in your dividend. Okay, so now we have 39 divided by 382.2. Go ahead and line up your decimal. We're going to go ahead and see how many times 39 can go into 382. Look at how many times 3 can go into 38. Okay, 3 can go into 38 10 times, but we can't write two numbers, so let's go down and go to 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 8 is 35. 2 minus 1 is 1. 8 minus 5 is 3. 31 is less than 39. We can continue. Let's bring down your 2. Cross out this 8 so we don't use it again. How many times can 3 go into 31 without going over? Again, it could be 10, but we can't write two numbers. We know that 9 is going to be too high because it gave us 351. So let's try 8. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 7 is 31, is 0. So your answer is 9.8, or 9 and 8 tenths. Number 56 says 35.4 divided by 5.9. Okay, 35.4 is going to go on the inside. 5.9 will go on the outside. We're going to move our decimal one place again. So we're actually going to be working with 354 divided by 59. Okay, how many times can 5 go into 35? Well, it's exactly 7, which we know is going to be high because 7 times 9 is going to give us a number to add. So let's go down one and look at 6. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 5 is 35. So your answer for number 56 is 6. And the last one for this section is number 57, is 362.25 divided by 31.5. Okay, again, 362.25 would go on the inside, 31.5 on the outside. We'll move our decimal in one place on the outside, one place on the inside. We now have 315 on the outside and 3,622 and 5 tenths on the inside. We'll go ahead and line up your decimal. How many times can 31 go into 36 without going over? And yes, I know we're looking at these two numbers here, even though there's 3. It's going to be 1, so go all the way out here to the 2. 1 times 5 is 5, 3, so it's 315. 12 minus 5 is 7, 5 minus 1 is 4, 47 is less than 315. Now the reason I had you look at the 31 and the 36, or even the 3 and the 3, is because it's easier to think of that, though you could say 315 only goes once into 362 because you know 2 of these is bigger than one of those. But anyway, it's going to be 1 times 315 gave you 315. We subtracted, gives you 47. We're going to go ahead and bring down the 5. I'm sorry, I totally skipped a number. This is why graph paper is helpful. Bring down the 2. All right, again, how many times can 3 go into 1? 4 is 1, so 315 again. Borrow, 12 minus 5 is 7, 6 minus 1 is 5, 4 minus 3 is 1. 157 is less than 315. Now bring down the 5. How many times can 3 go into 15? 5 times. Let's see if it works. Okay. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 5 times 3 is 15. You are left with a remainder of 0. 11 and 5/10 is your answer. And that's going to be it for section 15.